In Project Zomboid, shockingly, there are zombies, and zombies usually want to eat you, and they do. But zombies aren't your only threat. You have your basic human needs as well, also your own stupidity. In this video, I'm trying to see how well I can do in Project Zomboid completely alone. I hope you enjoy my suffering. Starting off in my little trailer house, I look around to see if I have anything good. I find some food, and I have some pans, which is pretty good since my character already has a skill level in short blunt, which is probably what a pan is, because I am a carpenter, because that makes sense. After killing a few zombies that were around my house, I went outside to look around. I found 2 cars, seemingly in a crash. I didn't have the keys for either of them, so I used the key that I always bring with me, and that is Pan. In each car, I find a map. None of the maps are for the area that I'm in, so they are completely useless. I feel like the game is mocking me. Project Zomboid, you need to make sure you only grab the vitalist resources. You can't waste your time grabbing anything just unneeded in general, or anything bad to take. Okay. So, in here I find, beer. Going to the next house, I find a dead boy on the floor. I'm sure he's probably fine. And, more beer. Ooh. I can't get to it for some reason. This is terrible. Okay, so I have to do this. It'll be worth it in the end. I decided to take off my amazing outfit for more protective clothes against bites and scratches. It was a good run with them, but everything has to end. And of course, right after I equipped those clothes, I immediately found a firefighter zombie. Not only do these zombies already have really good armor, but they also have helmets and boots. Helmets or boots give you 100% protection against bites or scratches on your head and feet. As I was killing the firefighter and a few other zombies with the crowd slowly grew and became a bit too many for me to handle. I also managed to grab a car key from one of the firefighters and I found their car. The car didn't have any gas, but it did have an axe, which is already a good weapon by itself. I had selected Brawler, which gives me a level in axe wielding, which is pretty good. So with my newfound equipment, I went off. I decided to start leaving the trailer park, but as my distance grew from the trailer parks, it felt like the amount of zombies also grew the same amount. I was just running around for a long time, just trying to find a path to get into a town or just anything away from the trailer park. But after running around for so long and having to swing and kill so many zombies, I was starting to get exhausted and I could barely run or swing my weapon, so I had to start retreating and abandon a building I had found. I finally found a little wooden cabin, seemingly pretty clear of any zombies, but it was boarded up. But their little shed near the cabin wasn't boarded up or locked, so I went inside and was gonna sleep on the ground because it was my only option. Around 3 zombies started trying to get in. I let 2 in and was just pathetically trying to kill them for quite a while. It was slower than chopping down a tree. After finally killing them after so long, I let my guy sleep. Waking up from my slumber, I walk outside to go inside of the cabin, but as I approach, there was a pretty big horde out there. At first I thought I was gonna have to run away, but I was really good with the axe and I managed to kill the entire horde. As I enter into the log cabin, I see one of the best things you could ever see in Zomboid. A zombie with a large backpack. Backpacks are super useful. They make it so you can carry so much more stuff. And for this one to be one of the best backpacks in the entire game, it was a really lucky find, and I was glad to have found it. After getting that backpack, I look in the crates that were in the house and find a pretty simple pistol with a laser sight attachment. Currently, my character has no aiming skill, so he wouldn't be very good at aiming unless the zombie is literally right in front of his face. So I plan on only using the gun in emergencies or in case the time comes for it. Because of traits I had selected for my character being bloody, he was getting panicked and becoming a nervous wreck. So I had to wash off the blood and also read some magazines and newspapers to calm him down. As I was walking up the road, I saw a zombie with a bulletproof vest on it, and those are really good protection, so I switched to a short, blunt weapon so I don't damage the clothing, and after killing the zombie, I take the vest. My guy was still a nervous wreck, and the zombie had a magazine on it, so I decided to read it. But zombies were interrupting my reading process. After getting interrupted by some zombies, I decided maybe reading out in the middle of the road at nighttime in a zombie apocalypse isn't the best idea, shockingly. Being in a house, I was just resting up, drinking water, and washing my clothes. I was thinking about sleeping there potentially, then I look outside the window and, okay, screw this place, I'm leaving. I was walking up the road, and then I see a pretty big crowd of zombies. I try to sneak around them, but they already saw me by then, so I had to hop a fence and run away from them. Thankfully, there was a tall fence that I could jump over and the zombies couldn't. It was a garage storage unit, which would probably have pretty good supplies, but while I was in there and killing the zombies that were in there, my axe broke. Thankfully, I already had a few other weapons I could use, but they weren't as good as my axe. I can repair my axe, but I need the proper materials to do so. Repairing the axe would take a lot of material to restore to its full condition, but for the axe, it was already a really good weapon, so I was willing to take the time and effort to do it. As I look around the storage areas, I look past the fence and see a pretty big-looking building area. I already have seen this building before since I've been on this map a bit, but not much. But that's for next episode, because this is going on for quite a while and I'm lazy. Hello, this is footage of the other character that I tried making this series with, but had a really bad start and I gave up on. But I hope you enjoyed this different type of video. I don't know why I tried doing this idea. Actually, I do. I ripped off some other YouTubers. The YouTubers that I was inspired by to do this type of thing will be linked in the description, because I'm not that bad of a person, am I? So, if you enjoyed this type of video and want to see another part of the Zomboid series, I'd be probably willing to do it, but nobody's gonna watch this because it is in Rain World. Thanks for watching if you did watch.